Hello and welcome to live radio match commentary of Ebbsfleet United versus Chippenham Town, live from the Cufflink Stadium. The date is Saturday the 30th of April and both sides will be hoping to take 3 points in what is their run for the playoff games. Ebbsfleet United currently sit third in the table with 69 points, 1 point clear of fourth place, which is really crucial as they wouldn't want to go through the arduous task of having to play another playoff game. Whereas Chippenham almost have the opposite problem right now. They're outside of the playoff position on 52 points, with Havant and Waterlooville currently occupying that 7th position on 53 points. Chippenham can't afford to lose the match today, as otherwise they may lose ground towards Havant and Waterlooville, who they play on the final day. So this is the last, or the final of 3 Chippenham Town matches for this season. The penultimate away fixture, the furthest distance we will travel in the final 3 fixtures. And really, it's going to be the biggest game of Chippenham's seasons thus far, and potentially even the biggest game of Chippenham's recent history, maybe even the biggest game of Chippenham's 1873, nearly well over 100-year history at this point. And because potentially 3 points here, and if Havant and Waterlooville drop points as they're playing Hampton and Richmond Borough elsewhere in the National League South today, it's really going to be a big 6-pointer for Chippenham Town. And there's not really much good news to start with if we're looking at the team sheet, with Spencer Hamilton being unavailable for this match and Landon Golding having to come in and deputise in at what I believe will probably be right back, with Danny Greenslade coming in at left back. I will read you through the team sheets as the players are actually entering the tunnel now. We've got a weird split situation here at the Cufflink Stadium with Ebbsfleet and the referees coming out of the tunnel on the far side and Chippenham Town coming out of the tunnel on this near side where me and my co-commentator today, Matt Chappell, are situated. So just while we're waiting, so it's going to be Chippenham attacking from right to left in this first half and Ebbsfleet United attacking from left to right. I'll quickly run you through the two sides, starting with the hosts. Number 1 in goal, Louis Malden. Number 3, Joe Martin. Number 6, Saido Jumbati. Number 8, Christian Ungesan. Number 9, Rakesh Bingham. Number 19, Elliot Roman. Number 20 and captain Chris Solly. Number 21, Jack Paxman. Number 22, Ben Chapman. Number 24, Alex Finney. And number 25, Shaq Colthurst. For Chippenham Town, number 1, Will Henry. Number 2, Landon Golding. Number 3, Danny Greenslade. Number 5 and skipper Kieran Parcell. Number 6, Will Richards. Number 8, the returning Mo Dabre. Number 9, Jordan Young. Number 11, Alex Bray. Number 13, Joe Hanks. Number 14, Tom Mayhew. And number 19, Luke Russ. On the bench for Chippenham are Alfie Santos, Noah Coppin, Kane Bradbury, Will King and Ola Lawal. It's going to be Chippenham to get us up. And Ebbsfleet United now win themselves a throw-in a similar position. In fact, no, Danny Greenslade's picked the ball up and he's got the throw-in for Chippenham now. Jordan Young goes back in towards Tom Mayhew. I need to reiterate what a big occasion this is for all at Chippenham Town, really. And Will Richards might be feeling some of the pressure now as he slides through Landon Golding almost. And Ebbsfleet United regain the ball. And it's back in with Jumbati at the centre half, just over a minute gone here at Stonebridge Road. There's a number of Ebbsfleet fans behind the goal on my left-hand side. They've really packed into the Cufflink Stadium today on all sides of us at the minute. As Jordan Young puts superb pressure there on Ungesan, but Ungesan does just get there again. And Jordan Young's going to keep putting pressure on, and Joe Hanks is getting there on towards Chris Solly, who's the Ebbsfleet captain now. Solly plays the ball forward, looking for an Ebbsfleet striker. It's the number 25, but it's well blocked and is hacked away by Kieran Parcell brilliantly there. It was a long ball by Chris Solly, and Colthurst just got in between the two defenders, and Kieran Parcell does a good job to clear the ball away, and Greenslade still has it, but it's intercepted well by Chris Solly, and Greenslade just hacks the ball clear. It's a header by Finney straight up into the air, and Jumbati is just going to leave the ball, and it's left all the way towards Alex Finney yet again. Here's the other defender on this side, Joe Martin now. The Solly looks for a searching ball, looking towards the number 9, Rakesh Bingham. Here is Ebbsfleet's left winger now, plays a clever ball just to look inside of Landon Golding, but Will Richards gets there, and it is only as far there as I believe the number 21, Jack Paxman, as Alex Bray picks it up now and locks it into the feet, but that's well blocked there by Joe Martin on the left-hand side before it could reach the feet of Jordan Young. And that's the biggest chance of the match so far. A minute or so ago, it fell to the feet of Shaq Colthurst, but it was well blocked by as they probably will do. They've got the more experienced side. They've got supposedly the better players, so that's what they want to do. They won't want to. Chippenham will be playing more of a counter-attacking setup today, and Ebbsfleet will be the ones who need to fashion all of their chances through hard graft. And Gesson picks it up now as he actually misses the ball, and Dabre's forced into pressuring down Chapman. And then Gesson back in towards Solly. Chippenham, really good press so far. Luke Russ, Mo Dabre pressing well as the ball is intercepted by Mayhew. Brilliant stuff from Tom Mayhew as Danny Greenslade loses the ball as Jambati has a lot of prowess there to get there. Hunter back in towards Chapman now, who's dropped deep. Chapman in towards Finney. There's resentment growing in this stand here as they feel, the Ebbsfleet fans feel that their team needs to just push forward and put some pressure on Chippenham's defence. Jambati's got some space on the right-hand side as Solly plays the ball, but it's lost there. And Mayhew's going to play the ball. Jordan Young is one-on-one here with Louis Molden. Jordan Young's going to take a touch. He's got Chapman there with him for company. Here's Jordan Young. Still with it, goes for the shot. It's deflected. It's hit the post. Chippenham Town hit the post. Oh, that was so close for Chippenham Town. Jordan Young did so well. He had the number 22, Ben Chapman, there for company. And the biggest chance as we just take over into the 14th minute happens for Chippenham Town, and it's that man who's been so influential in recent weeks, Jordan Young, who smashes the ball off of Louis Molden's post. Big chance for Chippenham Town. Ebbsfleet bring the ball forward now. Through with Jack Paxman, who plays a long searching ball looking for Jambati. So close from Jordan Young. I think it might have taken a deflection from Chapman on the way through, but it certainly hit the post. I thought it was going wide, and then I heard the ricochet of it hitting the post and the reaction from the crowd behind the goal there as Joe Hanks pressures and Gesson really well. Chippenham playing so well right now, and Joe Hanks picked the ball up. Now here's Mo Dabre. Mo Dabre right, fighting down in the corner with Jambati, and Mo Dabre's conceded a throw-in. So it is going to be the Ebbsfleet number 6 to have this throw-in. But it's just lost there, and Paxman picks the ball up. So yes, Chippenham Town running a supporters coach for the final game of the season against Havant and Waterloo. That's only £10, and with that as well you get to join the presentation after the match as Ebbsfleet United come forward now with Colthurst. Plays in towards Packman on the left hand side. He's going to drive at Lander Golding, wearing the number 2 on his back today. Firm challenge though by Lander Golding, who just gets there, and Joe Hanks picks it up and plays it down the line looking towards Young, who's going to chase at Finney. Both players with their facing the goal. And Finney plays a little overhit ball towards Molden, and Jordan Young's going to run all the way and just picked up, and this poor ball by Molden, and Mayhew's going to think about a strike. He does. It took a deflection a bit from Engesson there, which took a bit of the venom out of the strike, and it landed straight at the feet of Molden in the Ebbsfleet goal. And Finney's going to bring Ebbsfleet forward again. Quick ball looking for Paxman, but it was pinged off of the springy surface we have here today and went straight out for a throw-in on the far side, just in front of, I believe, where Gary Horgan's instructing Landon Golding. Midfield apart there, and Alex Bray made an intelligent run. There was just a little bit ball overhit from the number 19 Russ. And Ebbsfleet United have themselves a goal kick, and the ball's already at the feet of Saido Jabati. Thank you very much to the 37 of you who are now in the live stream as Mayhew intercepts yet again for Chippenham Town, and Greenslade plays it in towards Dabre, and here's Mayhew. Mayhew's going to think about a strike, and he does. And that was dipping into the bottom corner there. Louis Molden had to get across his goal quickly, and he managed to hold the ball. But Tom Mayhew, from seemingly nearly 40 yards out, nearly picked out the bottom corner there. Chippenham are breeding confidence right now, and Ebbsfleet don't know how to handle it. Here's Chapman. Long ball looking towards Finney, who chests it down. Ebbsfleet fans trying to drum up some atmosphere on the left-hand side with the use of a drum. And really they need it at the minute, as they've made so many so many misplaced passes that have been swept up by Russ and Mayhew. But what hasn't been swept up by either of them so far is the Chris Solly in midfield right now, who plays the ball in towards Bingham, who lays it off, but that's well intercepted by Kieran Parcell, and Dabre's going to drive forward now. Dabre plays the long ball looking towards Jordan Young, but it's just a bit too long from the Chippenham number 8, and Jordan Young can't quite get there, and Molden sweeps up. But Chippenham really with some counter-attacking prowess so far, and they're going to get the ball back again with Hanks, but he's well challenged there by Martin, and Engesson's going to bring Ebbsfleet forward now. Here's Paxman on the left-hand side. He's going to look to drive at Lander Golding, who falls to the floor, and Colthurst picks it up. Colthurst goes back with groans here at the Cufflink Stadium as they know they need to get forward. Here's Solly. In terms of the table at the minute for Ebbsfleet United, I believe they actually aren't a minute due to Dartford going 2 goals to the good. They drop down to 4th position, so frustrations ever increasing here at Stonebridge Road, as they know if Ebbsfleet drop points here today, could be their playoff semi-final campaign. They'll have to go through another group game. As the ball is at Will Henry's feet, who plays the ball only as far as Chris Solly, who chests it down, and his Paxman now. And Romain. Back in towards Gesson, who was not looking where he was going in any ball. And Jordan Young's going to drive. And the ball's back at the feet with Will Richards. Ebbsfleet playing lazy football right now. They don't know where they are. And Chippenham with all the sorts of high tempo doing a brilliant job. And Jordan Young plays a brilliant ball again out towards Danny Greenslade on this left-hand side. He's fed Dabrain a crossing opportunity. Back in towards Greenslade now. He looks inside looking for Luke Russ. Luke Russ short ball in towards Bray, who looks back in towards Ross, who finds Golding on the right-hand side now. Golding plays a ball in towards the box, but it's overhit there by Golding. And he didn't actually misjudge when he hit the ball, so the ball went out for a throw-in on the far side. As Oxford City have gone a goal to the good. It's Joe Atrofano who's buried over at the Velocity Stadium, where did Concord play? And Young still has the ball and plays backwards smartly there just to keep the ball. Then learning from Ebbsfleet's mistake and not looking to play it quickly and just slowing the tempo down enough to be able to make smart decisions. And Will Richards has the ball at his feet now. And here's Young, who's dropped in deep. There's Young in towards Mayhew. And Greenslade's got time on this left-hand side. He's not got the ball, but Golding does now on the right-hand side. And feeds the ball in towards Bray, who comes in towards Mayhew, who does look for a searching ball out towards Greenslade, who gets there nicely. And Greenslade pokes it down towards Dabrain now. Dabrain being put under pressure by John Barty. Dabrain still with it. He's got two players on him. And Ebbsfleet do eventually regain the ball, but Ross just about gets there. And Mo Dabrain's on the edge of the box, and Joe Hanks is now on the edge of the box. He strikes it! Chippenham Town take the lead at the Conflict Stadium. It's Joe Hanks who have given the Blue Boys the lead. And crucially, Chippenham Town are in the playoff positions. Oh my word, Joe Hanks! What a crucial goal for Chippenham Town! Oh my word! Mo Dabrain did so well. Joe Hanks right-footed right into the top corner of Louis Moden's goal. And I cannot believe this, but with 2.5 games left in this National League South campaign, Chippenham Town are in the playoff positions. My word! Oh my goodness, Joe Hanks. Have you scored a better goal than that? He's absolutely buried it into the top corner. Ebbsfleet United could not get their lines clear. And Joe Hanks has stuck it in the top corner of Louis Moulder's goal. What a strike from the central midfielder. And I cannot believe what I'm seeing. Brilliant stuff from Chippenham Town. And they're a goal up here at the Cufflink Stadium. It was brilliant work from Mo Dabrain and Luke Russ. Luke Russ again with another perfect interception. And he fed the ball towards Dabrain, who played it a slight kink of a ball in towards Joe Hanks, who buried it into the top corner. And I cannot describe how ecstatic I am with that goal, but Ebbsfleet know now the pressure is in their court to get a goal. Great goal. Weather, it's warm, it's sunny. The spring season is certainly back into full form and it's nice weather, and so far a nice result, but Ebbsfleet are going to look to change that as the ball's in towards the box and it's cleared away by Parcell, and Greenslade can get it in towards Dabrain now. Dabrain turns inside, plays the ball long, looking towards Jordan Young, and Jordan Young's the ball's going to be overhit, and Chris Solly plays it out towards Martin on this left-hand side. It's going to probably be a 40-minute siege from Ebbsfleet United, as they know they need to get a goal to keep themselves in with their promotion hunt to secure third place, as Tom Mayhew's to adjudge to have fouled Craig Tanner. Just in the centre circle, Tanner's going to take the free kick himself and plays it quickly in towards Bingham. And Tanner gets it back from the number 9 as it's sprayed out now towards Paxman on the left-hand side. And he plays the ball looking forward to Joe Martin, who's going to play the ball across the goal. And it was almost saved by the knee of Will Henry, who's knocked the ball clear. And the first corner of this second half is it's going to be taken by Ebbsfleet. I'm not sure, is it perhaps going to be taken quick by Ebbsfleet? No, it's going to be left for Paxman to take. And Ebbsfleet, and just upping the ante in terms of atmosphere here now, as the ball is going to be left towards Chris Solly to take the only man so far to pick up a yellow card in the first half for a challenge on Alex Bray. Solly plays the ball in towards the box as it's headed there, and it's in the back of the net. It's Elliot Romain who gets the goal. It's already the 3rd or 4th or 5th time the number 19's found himself on the end of a Chris Solly corner, and this time it was just over Will Henry, who couldn't quite get there. And Ebbsfleet United have the equaliser here at the Cufflink Stadium. The ball was delivered in there. Elliot Romain just headed it. He wasn't really marked particularly too well by Kieran Parcell and co at the back. And the first real chance of this second half falls to Ebbsfleet, and they bury it in the 49th or 50th minute. And we're level here at Stonebridge Road. Ebbsfleet 1, Chippenham 1. Really poor organisation, but it was good work on this near side is there's two sets of dugouts, an old end and a new end. Both sets of managers and coaching staffs are in the new end on the far side. As Greenslade plays the ball in, it's deflected and headed away there by Roman. As Bingham's under challenge there, and under unfair challenge, says the referee, by Will Richards, as Chippenham Luke Russ just try and get in the way of his number 19 counterpart, Elliot Roman there. As Tanner is going to knock this ball in towards Solly quickly. 13 minutes gone in this second half. Ebbsfleet United 1, Chippenham Town 1. Joe Hanks' first half wonder strike cancelled out by an Elliot Roman header early in the second half, but Joe Hanks does actually pick the ball up from Ngessen now, and Mayhew's going to run forward for Chippenham Town. Mayhew still going, lays it off towards Alex Bray. Alex Bray with it at the edge of the box. He's still got it, lays it off towards Dabre. Dabre with it now, out towards Hanks, who lays it off towards Russ. He's got Golding on the right hand side, instead he opts towards Greenslade, but the ball bounces off of Tanner, and I'm not sure if Malden has kept the ball in. He hasn't after the ball bounced off of Ngessen, I believe. And Chippenham Town are going to have themselves their first half corner kick. I'm not sure who's going out to take it. Perhaps Jordan Young's making into the lead of this match. Hanks is going to in-swing this ball in. It's just Alex Bray, Russ, Mayhew and Greenslade who are not in the box. Everyone else is in the box. Hanks deliver this in. Perhaps he's going to do a bit of a dummy. Two hands go up from the Chippenham number 13. Ball now delivered in towards that box. It's headed by Richards. Chippenham retake the lead. It's another goal for Will Richards. It's another crucial goal for Will Richards. It's his third goal of the season. I hinted about it that another corner kick might end up in the back of the net, and it is. It's another unlikely goal. Will Richards, the centre half, gives Chippenham Town the lead again. And after 15 minutes, Chippenham Town take the lead. Ebbsfleet 1, Minnows Chippenham Town 2. Exceptional stuff. Will Richards' third goal of the season. He's already scored this season against Havant and Concord, and it's just again similar to Elliot Roman's goal earlier. It was Joe Hanks delivered in, and Will Richards just lurching there at the near post, and unbelievably he's headed into the back of the net. Chippenham Town retake the lead. Alex Bray has just shared a bit of a celebration with me, as well as Matt Chappell, and Gary Horgan's celebrating, doing a little dance on the near side. I can see almost everyone for the supporting Chippenham Town on this near side is celebrating. And the away fans behind the goal look ecstatic. Chippenham Town 2, Ebbsfleet 1, 62 minutes gone. Wow. And Will Henry gets down to low to the ground to hold it. And there's a man down in the penalty area then. I think it might have been Mayhew who shoved to the floor by Romain, who's getting involved. And now they're exchanging some words. Romain definitely involved in the thick of it for Ebbsfleet so far in this match. And Bray down at right back position feeds it towards the substitute Santos, who gives it back in towards Bray. And then the ball's bouncing all over the place. Actually, Alfie Santos might just pick it up on this right-hand side. Santos still going. Just about. Is he going to get there? No, Paxman can get there first. And Ebbsfleet have the ball on their own penalty areas. Greenslade intercepts well, and Dabre could just about get there and loft it over in towards Luke Russ. Jombali's just going to try and challenge him. Oh, this is really good work from Luke Russ, who feeds Joe Hanks, who's going to strike another one! Joe Hanks has hit the post! Oh, exceptional! And Luke Russ goes for a block, but it's saved. And here's Alfie Santos. This is Santos' range. He gets it on his left, but it's bent well wide. Joe Hanks with almost an identical opportunity to his strike in the first half, bends it. I thought that was going to be an even more exceptional effort, but it just hit the inside of that post. And Ebbsfleet live to fight another day. I think Greenslade's going to have a Chippenham throw-in. Headed away there by Ngessen. And hacked even further away there as Will Richards knocks it down towards Santos, who flicks inside but just about keeps the ball as the ball is towards the feet of Henry in his goal. It's a bit of a shanked clearance as Paxman potentially fouls Alex Bray, or says the referee there, Bray fouls Paxman. As Paxman, they both jumped in towards the ball. Paxman jumped in towards Bray, and Bray has somehow given away a free kick, so it's perhaps just outside of shooting territory. It's probably about, what would you say, 30 yards away from goal. It's going to be Tanner stood over this, left-footed potentially to swing it in. It's on the left-hand side. Thank you very much to the 52 of you who are now in our MixLR chat. It's going to be Tanner. 14 minutes to go, 14 nervous minutes for everyone, I'm sure. As Tanner to take left-footed to potentially swing this ball in towards the box. He does swing it in. It's all the way at the far post. It's bouncing. It's off the post and in the back of the net. I'm not sure who's got it. It's an Ebbsfleet United goal. Chippenham pegged back again now. The ball's in the back of the net. It was flinged in towards the far post. I think it's Chris Solly who got there and headed the ball in. It was a well-worked again free kick from Ebbsfleet United. The ball has gone up to indicate Chris Solly has confirmed the goal in the back of the net. It's bouncing off the post and Chippenham Town pegs back again. Ebbsfleet United 2, Chippenham 2. The ball delivered in. I'm not sure how valid that free kick really was. I don't think it was too much of a free kick given away against Alex Bray, but it was delivered in there by Tanner to compound Chippenham's misery. Lee Martin, a consummate professional, over 100 professional games for Ipswich, has come on to see the final 15 minutes out for the Fleet. And Chippenham pegged back, so Ebbsfleet 2 tried to play the ball to Dabre as the shot didn't come out in a reasonable opportunity as Ngeson picks the ball up and goes back towards Jumbati. Ngeson, hide behind your sofas for the final few minutes. You're going to have to. I hope I'm displaying the amount of tension around the Cufflink Stadium for both sides at the minute. Here's Martin. About 3 minutes remain. Here is the number 3. Paxman, left-hand side, drives to Santos. Paxman makes room, plays it across the ball, cleared away by Parcell. Chippenham now come forward. Santos plays it out towards Young. Is he going to be marched out by Solly? Solly plays the ball. And Moulding has the ball at his feet in the goal. As Young goes for the challenge and Martin picks it up. Bradbury's going to challenge Martin. Back in towards Solly. As Burnley have beaten Watford. For any of you are Hornets fans listening, but all action now focused on Chippenham and the Cufflink Stadium as Ebbsfleet come forward on the right hand side with Chapman. Chapman driving forward at Mo Dabre. Here's Lee Martin. Back in towards Jumbati now. Jumbati thinks about delivering it. He's going to pedal a few yards forward. Here's Chapman. Puts the ball in. Bingham. Martin! Saved and cleared away! What a crucial save again by Will Henry! And hacked away. But here comes Paxman. Paxman driving forward on the edge of the area. Bingham now. Paxman lays it out towards Tanner. 2 minutes, a minute and a half left. Tanner now still on the edge of the area, making into the box. It's just slowing down now for Ebbsfleet. And Ngeson. Paxman on the edge. It's cleared away by Parcell, is it? Yes, it is. Ross clears it. Santos can't chase it and it's fallen to an Ebbsfleet player. Ball forward with Ngeson now, final couple of seconds. Alex Bray intercepts. Luke Russ plays the ball towards Young, but Solly intercepts. You might be able to hear the groans of Matt Chappell. Here's Tanner. The referee takes a look at his whistle. The ball's played out towards Bingham. Last chance saloon. Paxman plays the ball towards Bingham. Takes the touch, cleared away by Mayhew. The full-time whistle goes. A dramatic encounter. I don't think either side are really happy with the result. Ebbsfleet will feel it a point dropped as they came into the side as favourites. Chippenham will consider it a point dropped as they twice led. Players all over the floor. Luke Russ, Tom Mayhew have been absolute workhorses here in Kent today. They have run the socks off. They have been the engine room. Kieran Parcell, Joe Hanks, Tom Mayhew, Jordan Young look absolutely... They look shattered in all honesty. I'm shattered. You can probably hear it in my voice. And my word, that was the most...